Oh, hell. How we doing, everyone? This is not what I normally do. I mean, I kind of... I don't even know where to start with this. I mean, I'm kind of out of my comfort zone, but... Oh, hell. How we doing, everyone? Sorry about that. I had to silence it. I make sure my live stream's always going. Fuck. So, I've known about Thy Art is Murder for a while, but it wasn't until Godlike I really got into them. And I just... So, this is me in my life, okay? Just so you know where my frustration comes from, and I'm just, as George Carlin says, in awe, in shock. It's one thing that you silence and fire someone because they might have a very unpopular opinion. Rather, that might be of extreme proportions or just my opinion or just simply how someone sees things. I'm not here to justify what CJ said or anything because I only find this much. I mean, anytime you say anything remotely bad about a socially untalked about protected group, you get wolves thrown on you. I mean, look at me, for example. If someone nearly even speculates that there was 5,999,000 whatever Jews that died in the Holocaust, instantly I have to be offended because I was raised Jewish. But I'm not talking about that. This is merely about what the band did. We all know CJ is out. He's not coming back. Okay? Thy Art is Murder is trucking on. I had no fucking clue that the album Godlike, they're completely erasing CJ from that with this new singer. Okay, I am a really big music whore, okay? And I mean that to the absolute. To me, when someone says, oh, I'm into pretty much anything, and when you fucking hear their music, it's like all rap hip-hop or whatever, and I mean anything that came out 2 weeks ago. That infuriates the living shit out of me. But with me, when I say, and I mean it, I'm into a little bit of everything. Tupac, Body Count, Four Seasons Classical, Rammstein, Tim Skold, Tattoo, Russian pop band, Extermination Dismemberment, Slaughter to Prevail, Mushroomhead, Slipknot, System of a Down, ICP, Tom McDonald, Twisted. I'm legitimately into everything and anything if it's to my liking. So me trying to keep up with everything music, it's kind of hard. So I didn't know that Crest and Join Me in Armageddon was on the Godlike album. I just took them as two songs I really liked. I got them and I listened to them. Now, when they talked about Godlike, I thought that this was like a new album. And, it's not completely out. It's kind of like post, they're editing it, mixing it. I had no flippin' clue that it's already been established, already out, and now you're erasing CJ from this band history to a point with this new singer. I just listened to Join Me in Armageddon side by side, and oh my god, Thy Art is Murder. Are you fucking kidding me? Do you really think that sounds better? To me at this point, it sounds like you're just going for a cheap ripoff. To me, this sounds like you're doing a Adam from 3 Days Grace. And for those who don't know, Adam from 3 Days Grace was the original singer of that band. 1X was such a good album at that time. It hit me hard when I was going through a lot of depression as a teenager, which, we all do dumb teenager shit. That's not what I'm talking about. But that was such a powerful, not even that hard, but like I said, I'm into everything. It was a good album at that time. I remember it's like, okay, what is this band doing now? What are they like? And it's like, is this the same band? What the hell? They had a new singer and it was nothing. Not good. Period. And this is how I feel right now. Thy Art is Murder just pulled an Adam from 3 Days Grace. Now I'm not sure what the whole point is with 3 Days Grace, Adam, why he left or whatever. It don't matter. But this band with CJ on Godlike album, it was special. It was unique. It was hard. The imagery was amazing. And you just pulled the fucking rug out from your castle that now apparently is made of glass. And it's going to come crashing down. Give me 1 second. I just can't believe this. Like, we all know the comments, thy art is woke. I always say thy art committed suicide. But, come on. I mean, to me, do I necessarily... I mean, I know this much about the whole situation. There was a cartoon or graph picture of some mother and a baby, and she was talking to the baby like it was a human, like not human being, like it was old enough to have a logic conversation besides cry and shit and eat. I know what CJ did caption or whatever. The thing is, just saying Matt Walsh, instantly so much crap goes up and you're labeled one of two things. Well, while I'm talking about this, before anyone tries to label me anything, well, one, I'm Jewish, so you really can't say I'm racist, because I can't be, even though I'm not. Two, and most of all, right wing, left wing is part of the same damn bird. Politics are stupid. Art is more important. That offends you? Jog on. I don't care. I don't care. So, when it comes to Thy Art is Murder, they could have handled this much different. Because, to me, like I said, I didn't know that this album was already established. This is like cancel culture, and I don't believe in cancel culture. I don't believe in canceling or banning anything. Because I've seen it too many times to where people don't learn from something or they forget history. And forgetting history is very bad. And this is something I kind of reserve for a channel I have not created yet. But I have to get this out there because I feel for CJ to a point. Because, a lot of these bands, they're like brothers. They're like family. And, I when I read that Ronnie, I'm about to say Radcliffe or something, I don't know. But when I heard Ronnie from Falling in Reverse came to his aid, and I heard Alex the Terrible from Slaughter to Bevel, how Ronnie conducts himself, I have a little more respect for him. I didn't really know much about him besides he was in Escape the Fate, and he went to jail for something, but it don't matter. People hate him because he had a laptop stolen, couldn't do a show or something. But, that's one thing to another. It really shows you what goes on behind the scenes, the times that we're in, and just how bad they are. I mean, I have, for example, I served in the United States military. And when you're going through all of this training, You know, you come across people from all walks of life, different beliefs, ethnicities, you know, and we didn't really care about that because we were struggling to get information, get this problem solved, coming together as one. We in America are so freaking stubborn and spoiled that we can't even have a difference of opinion. And this is just crazy. Because besides accepting someone for who they are or saying, you know, I don't like the way they are, go about my business, you know, I mean, I've had people flat out tell me, I fucking hate you. Okay, cool. I mean, I'd rather you tell me than be a phony fuck. I mean, I've had where people, you know, they heard that I served and then they're going to be all nice and friendly. Then when they find out that I'm a Satanist, oh, then it all changes. That is one of the biggest freaking hypocrite things you can ever do. Now, this ain't about me. This is about society right now where we're at. Because this is just nuts. It's getting out of hand. I'm not the first one. Because I normally reserve, you know, doing this type of thing. Because trying to me, I never try to argue with someone because I always ask myself, are they logical to have a conversation? But then again, at that time, it's not arguing. It's, you know, discussing something. And I just don't understand why we can't agree to disagree or compromise or, you know what, I don't like them, whatever, and I'm going to go about my way. I don't understand it. I really don't. But take this from me, because I almost don't even want, because I'm actually kind of scared with what I'm saying right now, and if I play this video, that I'm going to be slapped with a copyright, which I'm sure I am, but join me in Armageddon. It is fucking horrible with this new singer, which I don't know what his name is. He's new singer right now. Comparing that, like I have my special lady friend. She does her own thing. She's off camera. She's not one for this type of music, but even she was like, "That's horrible." Like, they're gonna just erase the momentum they have for this, and that's by definition cancel culture. And fuck. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't like it. It's horrible. It's stupid. But let's just go ahead and see let's just rip this Band-Aid off and see how much worse it gets. So, let's go see if Cress, oh god. Alright, I'll play just the beginning of it and we'll see how bad it is. Because I love this song. Alright. See how bad it is. Oh, God! Oh. Ugh. No, 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 no. Holy shit. This is horrible. Pure horseshit. You really think, like... Damn. Holy shit. I'm glad that I got, the first two songs with CJ because holy shit. This is bad. Well, I don't know what you guys think. I mean, honestly, I say I don't care what anyone says, but I do to a degree. It's just this is bad. If you really think this new singer is better than CJ, or if Thy Art Is Murder is justified in what they did, you're lying to yourself. Like some people say, well, a band, it's a business. And you see, that's when it's not art, it's not music. I mean, look at Slipknot. I mean, I'm not the biggest fan of them, but at the turn after when Paul died, a lot of things changed, and Slipknot hasn't been the same. People started leaving left and right and dying, and is it more about a business now to make a buck? I mean, I get people have to make money to survive, but is art really dying right now? And is this kind of proof of it? I mean, look at video games. They're not as enjoyable as they once were. Side-by-side comparisons, you can't argue with it. I've already stated, CJ's voice and the deep, it's just a deep, not a growl, but like a growl. It went so perfect with this music. They didn't change the damn music. They just threw in this new singer, and it's just screechy. It's not bass. It sounds like a cat scratched the inside of his throat, and he's had a hard time of screaming properly. It doesn't match the music. It's not Thy Art Is Murder that I came to love with this album before I knew that this album was that last one with CJ. I don't know what you guys think. I like to hear from it. Like, comment, subscribe down below. You know the deal. CJ, if this gets out to you, I'm sorry you got a raw deal. It's not great. It's not fun. It's bullshit. And I can't wait to hear and to see what you create with a new band, and hope Ronnie provides enough support, and we'll just go from there. Betty Bundy signing out. Catch you guys on the flip side.